558 days of hell. This is the story of Yolande and Pierre Korkie. In 2009, they relocated from Bloemfontein to Yemen. But 4 years later, they were kidnapped by Al-Qaeda militants. Yolande was soon released after negotiations by the gift of the givers, but Pierre was not so lucky. He died during a botched rescue attempt by US Special Forces. The mother of two decided to document her ordeal in a book titled 558 Days.
The decision to write the book initially started at the beginning of the kidnapping. I thought I would just write down what had happened to us, especially for us to tell the story for our children. And I was under a strong impression from the Lord to just keep journal and write down everything, of course not knowing where this would go. Then after I was released, I held back because I thought, I knew the story wasn't just my story, it was also Pierre's story, and I wanted to wait for him. And then when Pierre died, I realized that this story wasn't my story, this isn't Pierre's story, this is God's story. And I sat down and I wrote.
The FBI found Pierre's journals after he died and handed them over to Yolande.
It was just heart-wrenching to read them, to see what Pierre had gone through. But on the other hand, it is one of the greatest gifts that I could have received. Having those journals, he wrote amazing letters to us, to myself and the children, but it was heartbreaking to see. It just put me back into the situation again.
She says her book is a message of hope.
The message is definitely, it's a testament of God's love. The book is for all peoples. It's not only for Christians, it's for any race, any religion, any age group. There's a message in for every person.
Yolande described her husband as a committed father and educator who wanted to simply help students in conflict-riddled Yemen.